Welcome. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing debates in theology and philosophy: free will versus predestination. How does the Bible approach this age-old question? Does it lean more towards divine determinism, or does it emphasize our freedom to choose? And how do these ideas relate to the possibility of infinite lifestyles across dimensions? Let's unpack this in a way that's both enlightening and a little bit mind-bending. First up, free will. The Bible contains numerous passages suggesting humans have the freedom to make choices. For instance, in Deuteronomy 30 verse 19, God sets life and death, blessings and curses before the people, urging them to choose life. This implies that we have the agency to make decisions. Similarly, Joshua 24 verse 15 famously challenges, "Choose this day whom you will serve." These verses suggest that, at least in some contexts, the Bible sees humans as having the freedom to choose their paths, aligning with the concept of free will. But wait. The Bible also contains verses that seem to support predestination, where God has a predetermined plan for each of us. Romans 8 verses 29 to 30 speaks of those whom God foreknew and predestined to be conformed to the image of His Son. Ephesians 1 verse 5 talks about us being predestined for adoption as sons through Jesus Christ. These verses suggest that God's plan for humanity is set in stone, leading to the question, if everything is predestined, do we truly have free will? So, how do we reconcile these two ideas? Many theologians argue that free will and predestination are not mutually exclusive. One common view is that God, in His omniscience, knows the choices we will make but doesn't force our hand. Think of it like a parent knowing their child so well that they can predict their actions without controlling them. This perspective allows for both divine sovereignty and human freedom, suggesting that while God has a plan, we still play an active role in our journey. But what if this balance of free will and predestination exists on a larger, cosmic scale? Imagine a reality where every choice you make creates a new path, an alternate life that unfolds in a parallel universe. Now, imagine this happening not just once, but infinitely, across dimensions beyond our perception. In the world of theoretical physics, the idea of a multiverse suggests that our universe is just one of many, perhaps an infinite number of parallel universes. Each of these universes could represent different outcomes of the choices we make. This idea stems from interpretations of quantum mechanics, where particles exist in multiple states until observed, leading to the theory that our decisions might create new realities. String theory and other advanced models of physics propose that our reality could consist of more than just the three spatial dimensions and time that we experience. There could be higher dimensions, realms beyond our perception, where different versions of our lives unfold simultaneously. But what does this mean for us? If higher dimensions exist, could every choice we make create a new version of reality? Picture this: every decision, no matter how small, splits reality into different paths, each leading to a distinct outcome. In one reality, you may choose a particular career and follow it to success. In another, you might take a completely different path, leading to an entirely new lifestyle. In a higher dimensional framework, all of these paths could coexist, each one representing a different facet of your potential self. This brings us back to the question of free will. If infinite versions of ourselves exist in higher dimensions, how does free will play a role? One interpretation is that every choice we make is significant, as it leads to the creation of new realities. In this way, our freedom to choose shapes not just our lives but the very fabric of the multiverse itself. In this model, free will is not an illusion, but a powerful force that constantly generates new possibilities. Every decision we make contributes to the unfolding of countless lifestyles across different dimensions. Many spiritual traditions also speak of higher dimensions, but often in terms of consciousness rather than physical reality. In this view, higher dimensions could be states of expanded awareness, where we transcend the limitations of space and time, experiencing multiple aspects of existence simultaneously. Some believe that in these higher states of consciousness, we can access our infinite selves, seeing all the possible lives we could live based on the choices we've made and those we've yet to make. These lives could reflect different lessons, opportunities, and spiritual growth, all part of a larger journey towards self-realization. So, what does it mean to live infinite lifestyles? In a multiverse of possibilities, the self becomes something far more complex than we typically imagine. You are not just the person living this particular life, you are a being of infinite potential, manifesting different versions of yourself in countless dimensions. Some might ask, what's the purpose of this? Could it be that the ultimate goal is not to live a single life, but to explore the vastness of existence? Perhaps each lifestyle teaches something unique, helping you grow and evolve across dimensions. In the Bible, this mystery is often presented as part of God's sovereign plan. Philippians 2 verses 12 to 13 captures this balance. Continue to work out your salvation with fear and trembling, for it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill His good purpose. Our choices matter, and they fit within God's larger purpose. In conclusion, God's omniscience doesn't negate our free will, it embraces it. We are free to make choices, and God, in His infinite wisdom, knows those choices and weaves them into His divine plan. This understanding invites us to trust in God's sovereignty while taking responsibility for the choices we make every day. Remember, the mystery of God's knowledge and our free will is not a problem to solve, but a truth to embrace, a reminder that we are known, loved, and guided by a God who sees the end from the beginning. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, take care, and God bless.